second channel. In the description there's my second channel, and when you go to the home page of my second channel and scroll down, there's a whole like section of music playlists that I listen to, and I listen to music from those playlists all the time. There are multiple playlists, so you can check out all of my music tastes or whatever. What are your favorite movies? My favorite movies, they are all over the place, honestly. I usually like thriller movies. I also like dark comedy movies. Sometimes I don't like them. Sometimes it's like over the top too much, and I don't like them. But yeah, thriller, drama, comedies. Sometimes action is just good as well. I like Jackie Chan, like action kind of movies as well. And I like horror movies with some twists. I do like some horror movies, but usually they aren't that good. I just don't get scared whatsoever. So it's like, I don't know. Elf Esma 23 is asking, what are you looking for in your future? Like in general, or what do you mean, like ASMR wise, or like in my future, or let me just answer this with my future, like in general. In the future, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? I don't know. I like to live day by day, night by night. No evil shall escape my sight. So I don't like those future kind of questions, unless it's like relationship wise. Then I think it's smart to do that. But like in general, like in life, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I kind of know, but I also don't know at the same time. So I have no idea. Global Traveler is asking me, if you could only eat one national cuisine for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? For me, it would be Greek. I'm not really big on food. I mean, I am big on food, but I'm not sophisticated on food. Like, I'm the last person to be sophisticated on food. I'm like, I go to the store and I'm like, oh, this looks like it could be tasty. I don't know which country it is from. I don't know its national like background. I don't know its trauma responses. I don't know like its history, or like who used to be a slave, who made those things. I have no idea. I just go to the store and I buy things, and I don't know which would be nice. I don't know which country. I don't know. I'm sorry. I really don't know. The GHST 6964. I guess the Ghost 6964. He's asking me, what's your name? My name is actually available for the public, but I don't like to say it out loud to other people just in case. But it is available in public, and if you search for it, it's right there, and it's not actually that hard to find it if you just look. It's like right there. But some people don't know how to find my name, and honestly, it would be for the better for people to not know my name, and I honestly would prefer it that way. But yes, you cannot blackmail me if you know my name, because it is public information now. Where are you from? I'm pretty sure I answered like some of these questions, or like maybe even half of these questions in my previous Q&A, but I am from Estonia. It is below Finland and next to Russia, unfortunately. I'm scared. We are scared. We are scared in here. We're a tiny country and we are scared. I know. was young and I used to be a good singer before puberty came and ruined absolutely everything. And I still would like to sing, and I still like to sing, but I cannot sing anymore. But I would like to practice and get good at singing again. But it's like, how do I practice without pissing my neighbors off? And I just kind of bothers me that people can hear me all the time when I like try to really scream out loud, because I don't want to be a nuisance, to my neighbors. I really don't. So I just I would like to get my own house, or so I can actually practice. Or maybe I just need to get over this irrational fear, or I guess irrational empathy, I guess, for my neighbors, and say fuck it, I'm gonna sing as loud as I want, and if you don't like it, call the fucking police on me, you dick. But yeah, most likely that's not gonna happen. Do you have Instagram? I do have Instagram, but it's private. It's only for me. It's not really like a public Instagram. It's like my personal Instagram, so I don't like to share it or accept random people who I don't really know. So yeah, I do have it, but I don't. It's not for you guys, unfortunately, unless we kind of get together in real life and we bond and we have that vibe and that chemistry and friendship wise, and then you can follow me and I follow you back, and then we are buddies and stuff. But right now you guys are just strangers to me, so I will not be accepting your follow, or I won't be at least following you back, and that's what I mean. So it's not public. It's not public. Do you play video games? I have a second channel where I play video games. It is wildly unsuccessful, but I really do like it. Some of the commentary there is, I think it is pretty funny at times, but sometimes I get just so frustrated with the game and I'm not in the mood, so sometimes the commentary is not as good, but sometimes it is pretty good, but the views are definitely not there, but I still like to post there sometimes. So I do have a second channel in the description, and there are a lot of videos over there. Some of the videos are so old that I didn't even hit puberty. You can hear my pubescent voice before I hit puberty, before the voice cracks and all. It went all the way back. If you set it to oldest, you can hear my old voice. And I was a late bloomer, so I was 14 or 15 when I finally got to the point where my voice started to change, and you can kind of see or hear my voice change throughout multiple videos, and it's kind of a cool thing to have on YouTube. So I do have a second channel, and on there I do play video games, and it's special to me, even though there aren't a lot of people watching. Captain Warhead 5626 is asking me, what's your favorite films in these scenarios? Movie dates. My favorite movie, I don't know, for a movie date, I don't know. For some reason, I always used to think let's put a romantic movie on and let's watch. But at the same time, if I don't know the person and I watch a romantic movie with them, it's I don't know, it can feel a bit awkward for some reason. But at the same time, if it's not too over the top and it's just family friendly, like a family film, I feel like a movie about pets or something, or what is cute and stuff. I think that's a better movie to watch. Yeah, I believe so. Or a comedy maybe. Film to watch with family. Film to watch with family. Home Alone. Home Alone 1 and 2. The classics. Home Alone 1 and 2. is overrated, you might ask? I don't know. Like maybe, 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 maybe. I don't even know, honestly. Maybe the Joker. Maybe the Joker. There are a few good moments, but like people are saying like it's the best of cinema. But it's like there are shots that are well shot and all, and there is like a good storyline and how it slowly builds up. But like some are worshipping in that film like crazy, and maybe it's a bit overrated in my opinion. But I'm not like too big of a movie guy. I just watch shows, mostly like series, like Stranger Things and those types of things. Oh yeah, I also watch like sci-fi stuff, but like not too crazy, but like more down to earth sci-fi stuff. Not like Star Wars, even though I've seen Star Wars. Like Star Wars, sometimes it's just a bit over the top for me. Like it's too much sci-fi. Like it becomes to the point of being unrelatable. Even though I do love like big worlds, but I don't know. I like some elements of sci-fi in a normal setting. Your favorite film overall? I don't have a favorite film. I don't have a favorite movie. I don't even have a favorite series. Those types of questions are like really hard for me to answer because of my brain. I just forget absolutely everything. There is not one movie or a series that I can really say that is my favorite. There's just too many. And even when you ask me like, okay, just list me all those goddamn films and the series, okay? And I'm like, I forget all of them. And it's not because they were terrible or unforgettable, or like forgettable, I mean, or that I have amnesia. Actually, it might be because I have amnesia. I'm not sure. I just forget. Gavin Wiggin S2R is asking me, do you like horror movies? If so, what films are your favorite? I do like horror movies only if they are good. Most of the films are just so predictable and they don't make me feel anything. I'm just so bored. I've watched like horror movies with like friends or like with other people, and they're like so scared and like so jumpy. I'm like, what is going on? Sometimes I feel like a serial killer. I'm like, it's not scary. Like, what's going on? Sometimes they are like certain like. Sometimes it does get to me, like some of the films or series. I guess series more like The Vanishing. No, wait. The Haunting of Hill House, I think, was one of them. It wasn't like a complete like horror film. There was like an actual story that was more of the highlights than the horror stuff in there. But some of the scenes in there were like a bit eerie, and some of it like actually induced me like adrenaline because most of the time I just feel absolutely nothing. So that was kind of cool. Oi, 2892 is asking me, what's the favorite dream you've had at night? Okay, let's not include all of the wet dreams that I remember. Let's just think. I just remember one time I was in a dream. I was in love with this girl. Like, it was so see it. I probably look like an idiot. With the same amount of precision and control that he does. No. I can do it like once or twice and then there's a cooldown. I'm not kidding. Like I actually can't like have so much precision and like timing. Like it's really hard to actually do it. Like sometimes it just doesn't work and sometimes it does work. I don't know what it is exactly. Maybe I don't have the right amount of size, or maybe it's just genetics. Like some people can and some people can't do it. But yes, I don't have the same amount of precision like he does. Like I've seen that video. Like he's crazy. I don't have that. I can do it a little bit, but I don't have the size nor the control. But I can do it at times. Libra Vampira or Vampira is asking me, are you into femme guys? FEMME. I'm not into guys at all. I am actually very straight. I'm not into masculine guys. I'm not into feminine guys. I'm not into trans people. I'm not into all of that. I'm just a regular straight dude who is just making some gay jokes at a time. Sometimes like because I find it funny. Yeah, that's about it. Very much straight here. Preferably the age bracket 21 till 40. Preferably people my age. Like maybe 1 year older or just my age. That's my preference. Anything under 21 is starting to look like a child to me now. With their behavior and overall like looks as well. So yes, 21 is also like on the line, but like there are like exceptions with some, I guess. And 40 is usually too much, but like it depends on how they look. Like if I still find them physically attractive, I don't see why not. And if our like personality and stuff align, yeah, why not? Regial or Regael, Regael. I don't know how that's pronounced. What kind of bear is best? I'm not sure if you meant bear or beer, but since you said bear, I would think a brown bear is the best. I also like polar bears and black bears, the singer, and also like the animal as well. I like all of the bears actually. Like I don't know why they're so like cute and monstrous at the same time, and they're so funny. I've seen like clips and they're kind of funny. They're so clumsy but so big and strong. Like they could easily rip me to pieces, but at the same time they're like, I would be like, oh, they're so cute while they're ripping me to pieces. Oh, Wonder Kiki ASMR. We should collab one day. You left me on red when I asked you to collab. Typical. It's asking me Estonian celebrity crush. Celebrity crush. Estonian. I don't watch Estonian stuff too much. Like, yeah, I don't even like. I found out who the president was like 3 months after they were elected. Like how I thought I had still the same president for a long time, and so I guess that says a lot how much I care about the Estonian politics, except when it comes to, you know, the other things which I've talked about multiple times. But my celebrity crush in general, I guess. I don't know. I guess Elizabeth Olsen in WandaVision. I don't know why. This might be a red flag, but I really liked how like vulnerable and like I saw her pain and I felt like I empathize vision, just smiling through her pain. Maybe it's because it's relatable because I'm the same person. So maybe that's why. But when I see her like in interviews and stuff, I don't find that same attraction. Even though she's very attractive physically, but like the overall package in WandaVision was quite something. Who else? There was this one Chinese person in that one movie who was like jumping on trees and stuff. Like she was like a ninja or something. She had like a black suit and like a yellow ribbon or a red ribbon, and there was like only her eyes were seen. I think she was also in Rush Hour 2, the main villain, kind of. The girl. I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm not not entirely sure though. But who else? Who else? Recent crush, only in that video though, of woman dancing like a Red Bull competition. There was this song with Chris Brown, like a African beat kind of song, and then there was like this video where this girl was dancing. There was like a Red Bull competition. There was this girl and there was this guy. They were like competing, like who was the best dancer or something. And I saw her dance in that video, and she crushed it, and I was like, oh my god! Like I was looking at this video and looking at her, and I was like, god damn, you know. But only in that video. Like if I see other videos, I'm like, nothing important anymore. So I guess I only have like celebrity crushes in certain aspects, when I see like certain aspects of the person, like a certain idea. So yeah, I'm sure there are more, but I can't really remember right now. What do you usually have on you when you leave the house? I usually have clothes on. I don't go outside naked, contrary to popular belief. You'll be like, oh my god, you look so good though. You look so good though. There's those kind of comments like, oh my god. But yeah, I usually have a phone. I have my earphones, Bluetooth earphones, keys, wallet, and also my sports bag. Always the sports bag. Like 90% of the time. Well, then I guess it's not always, but like 90 to 95% of the time when I leave the house, I have the sports bag with me, because it's so like I have all of the good stuff that I need in there. Like I can put food in there, I can buy food and put food in there, and I can bring food with the bag to other places. And also I can, when I go to train, I have my clothes in there and like my washing stuff, like a towel and shower gel. And yeah, it's always like, even if I don't need it, like when I visit some place and they like offer me something, when I go out of the place and they offer me like, oh, you want some apples with you or something, I have a place I can put them. So I always have my sports bag with me. I usually just wear like jeans and a t-shirt, like a compression shirt almost, but it's not really a compression shirt. It's more like it's just tight, like it just fits me, I guess. Like what I have right now, like this. It's not really loose. It's just like nice and tight, you know. So that's what I usually have on, even during spring, summer, and fall. At winter, I just have the same everything, but then I also have a coat. Yeah. Any goals related to ASMR or YouTube? Any goals? Well, the goal has always been to quit my actual also make a Patreon or something, do extra videos. I will be on the grind, even though I'm kind of on the grind right now. Like, you guys have no idea. I'm doing more than most of the ASMR artists, and they are doing it full time, and while I'm actually doing full time on other stuff, I come back and do this still. Like, it's crazy that I still do this. And I used to do it like daily, like almost daily. And other people do it like once a week or something, or even less if they're like really big, because they can handle it. So yeah, maybe I'd do like a Patreon, and I would just be very consistent. And I will probably go traveling and do ASMR in other places for the videos. That would be kind of a cool idea. The biggest red flag a partner can have: I can only choose one. Only choose one. You guys don't know me. I am going to choose as many as I can remember. I guess inconsistency, playing games, not being honest, saying that let's see what happens, drinking too much, going clubbing too much, saying absolutely everything to your friends, what happens in the relationship. You might be like, oh, they're just talking, they just want to share. Yeah, but like, it kind of gives me that vibe that you cannot be honest with the partner itself when you're like talking, like, I guess, like problems. When I'm just talking about like problems that you guys are having. Like, you could just talk it out with the partner. Sometimes I understand like there needs to be a third party so you can have like a different opinion, but if you like don't talk with the partner, like that's not your first idea or like first option to do, and you just go to your friends and talk about whatever they are thinking about. They don't have the full information, so their opinion of it can be like all over the place. So it kind of discourages being honest with your partner and talking it out and being direct with your partner in general. Or like, yeah, so that can be it is kind of a red flag to me personally, like just not being honest. What else? Not having a sense of humor. Like, I wouldn't say it's really a red flag, it's more like a personality trait, I guess. Like, some people are just more serious and see life a bit more seriously, but for me, when I see like the person is taking it a bit too like seriously and cannot joke around, or just don't understand like some of the hints, or like not hints, like more like little drops of comedy in there, or like what the direction I'm trying to take, and they're like just so direct on like, oh my god, what are you doing, or something like that, and they don't pick up on like the comedy clues or like humor clues. That kind of is a red flag to me. Like, we are not going to vibe that well. So when I usually match people on the dating apps, I usually hit them with a sentence that has a bit of humor in it, like just a little poke, but it's not like so much that they'll go like, oh my god, you fucking. It's more like, oh, like when I see a picture of them like sitting on a rock, like near the beach, I will probably say something like, hey, the terminal is 1 kilometer over there. Why are you waiting on the ship over on the rock or something? Like, I make that sentence somehow a bit funnier, but you get what I'm saying. Like, that's the kind of thing I would open up with, because apparently you need to open up with something crazy good, or they will not reply to you, because supply and demand, you get me? Do you actually enjoy watching ASMR as well, or just making it? personal opinion. I enjoy making it as well, of course, or else I wouldn't be making those videos. But yeah, my ASMR is not really full ASMR, I guess, even though anything that you whisper can be ASMR. But I guess I would consider myself like ASMR slash entertainer personally, because I like to do skits sometimes, because I wanted to do a channel one time. I wanted to do skits, but I was like, let me just do them in ASMR format. Why not? And ASMR is more popular, so it does get more clicks in. And I also like that I can whisper, so my neighbors can't hear me that much. Sonia M9191 is asking me, what is your dream career? My dream career is whatever makes me feel free, that I have the freedom to do whatever I want, however I want, whenever I want. Like I would have my hours, how I like. I can wake up when I like. I can do the job which I like and I would love to do. I would like my job to be something that I want to actually do, and it wouldn't feel like a job. That it's more like a hobby, or like even when I'm so-called resting, like this is something that I like to do. Like some people go to the cinema to like pass the time. I mean like have that downtime. I want my downtime to be my work. That's what I mean. Like the work should feel like it's downtime for me. So I would love to have it like that as well. There's always like a little bit of that relationship with work that you will understand. It's a bit work, even if you're doing, and if you have a hobby right now and it transforms into work, there's a little bit of a shift. Like it's still the same, but there's a little bit of a shift. So I guess the percentage does go down a little bit. That is to be expected, but I think that's fine. That's just a little drop. But yeah, that's my dream career. Something that makes me feel free, and I feel like ASMR could be that, but it's also like very inconsistent. So I'm scared to quit my job when I do finally hit like those numbers. What is your most embarrassing moment? I actually said all of my embarrassing moments in one video. I remember what it was called. It was like, you can just YouTube it like FarewellDeerASMR and whispering my embarrassing stories. I think it should come up, and there are all of my embarrassing stories. All of them. Do you have a favorite book? Do Harry Potter books count? I don't really read that much. I just like Harry Potter a lot because it's one of those books that actually I can actually focus on and remember, because I have problems with concentration. So that's why I don't really read books. I've had it my entire life since childhood. While other people had it quite easily, I had to work extra hard for me to remember things. So Harry Potter for me is like, it comes more naturally because I actually like it as well. Hi Natalie. Hi Natalie. Hi Natalie. Hi Natalie. I hope you will sleep well tonight. Rem Needed asks me, do you have any other social medias? I have Instagram, which is private. I have Facebook, which is private. I have Snapchat, which is private. And YouTube is not private, that's the one. Both of them. And I also have Discord, which is not private. It's a public Discord. It's in my description. You can come there, make a Discord account, same caliber as it used to be. I am realizing that I am talking about like depression right now. It's possible because I have been depressed for a long time, like over a decade. Things have gotten better, but I'm not still at my full capacity. So I understand it's probably because of that. But yes, that is my favorite childhood memory, just being able to feel more things. Like sometimes I smell something that I used to smell and I feel nothing, but when I was a child I was like, did they come upstairs or go downstairs? I have no idea. But yeah, when I was a child I could just feel all of it. So yeah, right now the main feelings that I feel are frustration, fear, anger, and then sometimes I feel like I'm very funny, and then I have good emotions as well. Happiness is in there somewhere, but it's overshadowed by all the misty, like foggy, really like a lot of stuff. Like yeah, I am struggling in life. Let me just tell you that with emotions and stuff, I am struggling, but I pull it off amazingly. No one can tell a thing. No one can tell a thing. No one can tell a thing. I pull it off amazingly. Amazingly. What type of music are you into? I already answered this question. What's the best gift you've ever received and why? You guys get gifts? God damn. I don't really get gifts. I've gotten money. I think that's the best gift, like actual just money, because I can always buy like whatever I want with that money, and you can never go wrong with money. Like you will always use the money. But when you buy something like a gift, like it's like maybe you don't like it, but when it comes from your like let's say like significant other, and they bought you something that means so much to you, that can be special. That can be very special, and that would be better than money. But I don't have that someone, so sad clicks of sadness. Clicks of sadness. Will Xil is asking me, when are you gonna marry me? We are gonna get married tomorrow. Did you forget? I can't believe the person that I am marrying has forgotten that we are getting married tomorrow. I am making this video right now before we are getting married and go on our honeymoon. Granted, it is a platonic marriage. I am doing it only for the visa, for the green card, you know. But it's still crazy that you guys forgot that we're getting married tomorrow. Like, unbelievable. I hope whatever you wear is amazing, and I can't wait to see you in that dress or suit. I have no idea what gender you are. So yes, but we are getting married, and we are gonna have a lot of fun as platonic friends. questions.